The Mountain is You summary in 5 minutes. The Mountain is You by Brianna Wiest explores the concept of self-sabotage and explains why people often become the biggest obstacle in their own lives. The title symbolizes the idea that the mountain people struggle against is not the outside world, but themselves. The book focuses on emotional healing, self-awareness, and personal transformation. Wiest begins by explaining that self-sabotage happens when unconscious fears conflict with conscious desires. A person may want success, love, health, or happiness, but deep inside they may fear change, rejection, failure, or vulnerability. These hidden fears create destructive patterns that prevent growth. The author argues that self-sabotage is not caused by laziness or weakness. Instead, it is often a survival mechanism developed through past experiences and emotional pain. Behaviors such as procrastination, avoidance, overthinking, perfectionism, or unhealthy relationships usually serve as forms of emotional protection. One major theme in the book is emotional intelligence. Wiest explains that many people suppress difficult emotions instead of understanding them. However, ignored emotions eventually control behavior unconsciously. Healing begins when people allow themselves to feel emotions honestly without judgment. The book emphasizes the importance of self-awareness. Many individuals repeat the same harmful patterns because they never examine the beliefs shaping their lives. For example, someone who believes they are unworthy of success may unconsciously destroy opportunities. Recognizing these hidden beliefs is the first step toward change. Wiest also discusses comfort zones. Human beings naturally seek familiarity, even when familiar situations are painful. People often stay in toxic relationships, unhealthy habits, or limiting lifestyles because uncertainty feels frightening. Real growth requires accepting discomfort and stepping into the unknown. Another powerful idea in the book is that transformation is not instant. Personal growth is a gradual process that requires patience and consistency. The author compares emotional healing to rebuilding a foundation. Lasting change happens slowly through daily choices and self-reflection. The book explores the connection between mind and body. Emotional stress and unresolved trauma can affect physical health, energy, and behavior. Wiest encourages practices such as journaling, meditation, mindfulness, and healthy routines to create balance and emotional stability. A key message throughout the book is personal responsibility. While people cannot control everything that happens to them, they can control how they respond and heal. Waiting for external circumstances to change often delays growth. True transformation begins internally. Wiest explains that many people are addicted to emotional chaos because it feels familiar. They may unconsciously create drama, anxiety, or conflict because calmness feels unfamiliar. Learning to live peacefully requires retraining the nervous system and building healthier emotional habits. The author also discusses intuition and authenticity. Many individuals live according to societal expectations instead of their true desires. This creates inner conflict and dissatisfaction. The book encourages readers to listen to themselves honestly and build lives aligned with their genuine values. Relationships are another important topic. Wiest explains that people often attract relationships reflecting their emotional state. Healing oneself changes the type of relationships one accepts and creates. Throughout the book, the writing is emotional, reflective, and motivational. Instead of offering quick solutions, Wiest focuses on deep inner work and long-term healing. Her message is that transformation requires courage, honesty, and patience. By the end of the book, readers understand that the greatest battle is internal. The mountain standing in the way of happiness, success, and peace is often fear, trauma, limiting beliefs, and emotional resistance. But once people face themselves honestly, growth becomes possible. Overall, The Mountain is You is a powerful guide to overcoming self-sabotage and creating emotional transformation. It teaches that healing begins with self-awareness, responsibility, and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. The book's core message is that people can become their own greatest strength instead of their greatest obstacle.